how was life growing up for you?
Ooh, life for me growing up was like bitter and sweet because my parents, although they were married and close, they did get divorced, but they stayed very good friends. So I grew up kind of with the best of both worlds. I could go to either one of them, for whatever. It was all good until they started working together in their divorce. Because at one time, I was able to play them against each other. So, like, if I got in trouble at my mama's house, I would go to my daddy's house. But one day, I got in trouble and she told him. And so I was trying to use the phone. And he was like, what the hell are you doing? And I was like, I'm about to use the phone. He was like, it's crazy because I heard you was grounded. And I was like, yeah, I'm grounded in my mama's house. And he was like, well, I'll be damned. That grounding followed you all the way over there. So yeah, I had nieces and nephews at an early age. So I've been changing diapers since I was 4. Shout out to all my nieces and nephews. All 17 of them.
Oh, is it 17 now?
It is 17. Metric. Last year made me an aunt again for the 17th time. And people hardly ever believe me when I say that. But I'm like, no, for real, I have the hormones to prove.
What about you? Are children in the cards for you?
I have 17 nieces and nephews. Yeah.
So basically, you good. You good.
I'm great. I am the fine, rich, single auntie.
Just put that out there. Huh?
Yeah, I think it benefits me to not have my own children because I've been able to have multiple children. Like my students call me mama. My nieces and nephews can come to me in a parent role if they need to, but I still get to, not have the parent responsibility because I'm the auntie. I love wearing the aunt title.
You get to give them back. You ain't gotta.
Yeah. And I didn't even have great nieces and nephews, so you know what I'm saying? I am good. Like, why ruin this Beyonce body? Okay. Yeah,
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, honey, it's no children around me all the time. I don't need my own.
So how many siblings do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 2 sisters, 2 older sisters, and an older brother and a younger brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was it like having your own, you know, separate moms? What was that like growing up?
Honestly, it was different. It was sometimes hard. I do think that's what put a strain on my relationship with my older siblings because they saw a mother that they didn't have. And it was no fault of their own. Their mom died when they were really small. My mom came in and assumed that role. And for the most part, they accepted her. But of course, when she had kids by their dad, they felt like he catered to me and my younger brother more. But again, not really his fault because he was finally in a relationship where he could be the husband and the father, whereas in the first marriage, he ended up being a single father. So that's actually, probably the root of some of the issues, which I can imagine. You see these other 2 kids getting these trips and going out to eat, clothes ordered out of a magazine. They just have a life you often dreamed of, but they're still your brother and sister. So, but my mother made it a point to, keep us together. Like, she didn't treat them like, oh, that's your daddy older kids. We didn't do that. That's your half brother, half sister. These have been my siblings. They will always be my siblings. And it really was because my mother decided, y'all family. So it don't matter who had who.
Right, right.
Tell us, y'all all got the same daddy, so it doesn't matter. So
You would think that that's something that the children, the other three, would not understand as kids, but should be able to understand as adults now.
yeah, but I've learned, I'm old enough now. Like, I don't hold people's feelings against them because that's just how you feel. Your feelings are valid. That's how you feel. That's not how I feel. And I don't have to be mean about it. I'm gonna respect your feelings as long as you respect mine. At the end of the day, I didn't have the life you had before my mother met your dad. And that's how you feel about it. I can't make my life as hard as what their life was because that's not who we're gonna have the same life.
Right.
Now I do think it has affected our relationship more so as adults because some things haven't been let go of, but it's not because that's how I feel. Like I would never try to make my siblings feel less than, just because we grew up differently. And plus, might I add, they older than me. Like they not a year older than me. One of my oldest sisters in her 50s. I'm a hot fresh 39. So off the real
Is it 39? Oh my God.
So after real, we got a 14-year age gap, so we were never gonna have that bit of closeness. But they've always at least acknowledged me as their younger sister. And it's been a running joke like, oh, when you got bored, you took my place. I mean, a new toy is always fun and fresh because it's new.
Yeah, of course.
But when he died, he still left me. You feel me? Like I wasn't spared that pain, and now my mother is deceased, so it's we all the same now.
Right,
So
right. That is true.
maybe one day something will click. Like we are literally orphans, if you really be technical. So now it doesn't really matter at all. Which, and on that note, I've let go of so much stuff since my mom passed. Like it's been 3 years. I haven't worried about anything just because it doesn't matter.
What was that like? What was your mother like before she passed to you?
Oh man, like Mary Poppins, uh, Viola Davis.
With the snotty nose? Did she have a snotty nose?
She was a freaking rock star. And I would tell anybody, no matter who your mother is or what your mother has done, you will never forget your mother. Like once your mother is deceased, every little memory, every little thought, it just like dang. Like for instance, I used to get like certain things on my birthday. Now that she's been deceased, I can really see like, dang, you were like a fairy godmother. So like my mama was magic. Cause now I don't get those things, so I'm out here buying stuff for myself.
Right.
Just to make myself feel special, because it's like the person that maybe put the cover back on the bed or made sure my shoes was clean. Like I don't know, little, your mama does little stuff that other people just don't think to do. So
Right.
it's that experience. And man, my mama she was like Christmas and jazz music with a little bit of trap and classical. She was a country song on a summer day, but she was rap music when she was pissed. You know what I'm saying? Like soulful, like Motown, just everything, man. She was freaking Astro World.
Oh man. He took me. Hey, Texas Cyclone, you know what I mean? Like I remember she used to come get me. Come on.
Man,
Let's go.
yeah, yeah. And like when I think of Astro World, it's like one of the greatest places on earth you'll never have again.
Yeah, never have again.
You'll never have again.
That
But
and the
man,
Astrodome.
yeah, I enjoyed all the rides, all the memories, the food, the moments, and it's one of those things like it's such a treasure. Even in those sad moments, I can't stay sad for too long because I think about her and it's over. So yeah, and really both my parents, like if my mama was Astro World, my dad was Water
Oh
World.
man. We
I'm really, I'm talking about my daddy because I'll be in the depths of hell.
yeah.
So yeah.
Oh man, that's a different stratosphere. Talking about him. Man. Oh
Yeah,
man.
look at you.
Man, let me
What
mm.
you drinking over there?
I just love Mary now. Just some little water cooler. Or you over there with the Sonic? Let me ask you this. What was it like to become a auntie of Medrick's? Because you've already had 16 other, you know what I mean? But you and Medrick are like day ones. You know, you guys came together, same mom, same dad. if for him to have his, you know what I mean? What was that like?
It's been nothing short of amazing to watch my brother walk into fatherhood. I love that little boy so much. I don't tell any of my nieces and nephews they my favorite, but they are my favorite. Yeah, I know.
We know who your
But
favorite is. I mean, you know, there's levels to this, and we know who at the
it's
top.
levels. You said they but it is like it's so fresh. Like I haven't had the chance to be a baby auntie in so long because I think my youngest nieces were like 12, damn near 13, or just made 13. Like she's old, to
Yeah.
be honest. This kid is fresh. He doesn't know I'm crazy. He doesn't know. Well, he might know by now I'm crazy.
Yeah, yeah, don't take
But
long.
yeah, but he's so fresh. And then because he's like one of these little pandemic babies, his skill set is real, he's very vocal. I can see myself in him way earlier than I did in my other nieces and nephews. And because I get all this, well, I had a lot of unlimited time with him. When me and my brother were living together, so with my other nieces and nephews, y'all kind of went home or wherever y'all was going.
Right.
This little brother here, baby, he wasn't going nowhere. Like, if he come right now, he come time in my bed and he'll put a cover over him and like cut the TV on in Despicable Me. Okay?
I'm having a bad day.
No, for real. He not playing. And I'm like, what are you doing? Girl, you know what I'm in here. I'm in here for this snack and for this movie. Do your job.
And
That's
even
my
even with that, you still good. No, you good. No kids. You would just
I'm
enjoy that.
You know why though? I don't think he would let me have a baby because my other nieces and nephews, y'all had other kids. So like my oldest born in April, literally the second one is born in June. We never had solo time together, especially me and adult. This kid, he think he's the only nephew I have. Like he
Right.
acts like I'm the one and only. Cause he doesn't know there's a lot of them. Like you the last one. Well the youngest one.
A
It
lot.
might happen. But I'm just saying, uh, he thinks he's it, baby, and he kind of is because he's so little.
Oh my God. Cutest thing in the world.
So
And I be
little.
seeing the pictures and all that of Medrick when he be putting them on TikTok and all that.
Man, look, that baby, he is so smart. But all right, he's super smart and he's super busy. So what I really like, I feel like he's gonna be kind of like you. He's gonna be a creator. Like he likes to sing. He want to play the drums because he always beating on something. And you cannot stop this child from whatever he got his little mind on.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he's gonna do. And so I'm always like, well, you damn sure Smith because you don't listen to nothing. He's
Right.
gonna let you find out the whole way. Ain't gonna knock you out. Keep on. Yeah.
I always want to ask, uh, where did this theatrical background come from? Because you know, a lot of people don't know you were in a band back in the day. You was in the band. You know, did some of what you're doing now did that come from that?
Yeah, and my parents, because my daddy always told me he thought I was funny enough to be on Comic View. And when he said that, I was like, funny. He was like, hell yeah, you keep me rolling.
I think that just becomes being a Smith. We all can be on Comic View.
I always felt like he was just being very generous, but I was like, my daddy think I'm funny. I must be funny. And then my mama was like, oh, you're so dramatic. I couldn't imagine how you would be this talented because I didn't know. But, once she started telling me I had to audition for stuff, after like the second time I did something, I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
And so from elementary to middle school, I was just being pushed on stage, got in a band, and that opened up a whole nother world. So then I was like, okay, I do like the band, but the stage is where it's at for me. So now I've never looked back. I just be out here going to auditions if I'm available. If it's a show that I feel like it's worth me doing, I get on. But if not, I love directing because I like putting stuff together. So that's why I've been right now.
Okay, okay. Do you said what?
I have a show tomorrow at my school.
Oh, really? What is it about?
It is the showcase to the Apollo. Because we are, even though it's Black History may be done for some of you Negroes, because it's not February, we are now in Melanin March.
That sounds made up.
You know what it is? The creators of Melanin March. And so what we're looking to do, we're just trying to expose these kids to, there's nothing wrong with young boy and, all the stuff, but there was a time when Black people had to fight to be seen on television.
True.
And so it first from the Cotton Club, we have students that were cast to be Steve Harvey, Kiki Sugar, and man, they reading it, they so talented. I cannot believe how when you really let people see what they can do, they'll do it. And I'm really impressed at the effort these children have put in. Because, we in a world where people say kids don't do nothing. But that's not true. We're not giving them nothing to do.
Yeah.
That's a whole other sermon. But tomorrow's show is going to be phenomenal. The only thing they have to get used to, on Apollo, if you're not that good, they look.
The Sandman come out.
And so they were ready to bring out the chocolates when the Sandman came out.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, they booing.
You're right. Come on, stage left.
No, literally go stage left and sit down and think about what you just got up here and did in front of all the people in school. We told them the damn rehearsal, hey, that's part of the Apollo, and that was one of those platforms where, you think you got talent before American Idol and you think you can dance. Look, especially for Black people. So,
right.
Hey, they was like, oh no, we're going to get booed tomorrow. You suck.
You suck.
Yeah, I'm going to be one of the people booing you. So,
What got you into education?
Ooh, I would say my teachers. I wanted to do what they did for me. I wanted to make somebody feel like, sports wasn't always my thing. I like volleyball, but I'm not a runner. I'm an eater. So I needed something, I like to eat. I don't think that. So it's not a whole lot of weightlifting and weighting. So my teachers always made me feel seen. The 1 year of my life I got bullied, it was a teacher that saved me from the bullies. Because I learned how to fight after that day. But I wanted to be the teachers that I had, that I loved, and then I wanted to be better than the teachers that I didn't like. So, being with the students, I work in a middle class type school. We have behaviors. They going through the same thing kids going through throughout the whole nation, but my students look like me. So I'm constantly telling them, let's have Black excellence, because a lot of what y'all got is Black bullshit. And nobody owes you nothing.
Right.
That last generation, if you really want something, bro, go work for it. It's nothing wrong with hard work. And I don't know why they think, I'm gonna sit up and chill and smoke weed every day and vape and not. No, you're gonna be broke and alone. So, I love my students. They teach me just as much as I teach them. They taught me patience. I think that's why, in 3 years, I really lost it, because those kids will humble you. Like, it's been days I went to work thinking, I'm cute. I look so good. And real quick, the little freshman will be like, what you got on? Oh, girl, just a little outfit I got. Oh, you should have picked something different, Miss Smith.
Wow. She ain't have to do you like that.
I mean, that's why you failing, but that's fine.
Oh.
That's fine.
Smith got to come back.
Come back and forward. Yeah.
What do you think about the youth today?
I think they need millennials specifically. I think they need us to keep it real with them and support them where they right and encourage them where they wrong. Because a lot of times it's just constantly telling them, y'all this, y'all that. But we got to remember, we was getting told the same things 20 years ago.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I was listening to TLC Red Light Special, what the hell y'all thought that was about? So don't get too mad at them for wanting to ski with Sexy Red.
Man, I can you hear me? Uh, and what is the song by Drake and Sexy Red?
Oh,
Hands on your knees or something.
breathe.
Yeah, I'm talking about. I'm just in here just writing and doing my thing about that ass, man.
Yeah. Oh
I
yeah.
turn around, walked it. And the kids is walking by and stuff. I was like, yeah, you gotta change that.
hmm
Yeah, it's
But now the key part of what you just said is what I tell everybody. You acknowledged your child and you changed it. So it's less on what the children are doing and more of what are the adults allowing children to do. Because if an adult allows you to sit in a room with other children unattended while them and their friends sit in another room and smoke it out, what do you think who's watching the children?
that is true.
And so when I can come to school and quote every lyric of Glorilla, but I don't know how to read or spell the word phobia,
Come on now.
whose fault is that really? So I'm back to the parent. Don't tell me about the child. What are you as the parent doing? And it's okay because I get it. Like my mama would let me have moments where I listen to things I probably shouldn't have been listening to. But that was maybe one day out the week. When your baby has heard multiple songs about killing people and women being sluts and all, that's on the parent. Cardi B said her child don't listen to her songs.
Mm-hmm.
Cardi B daughter is listening to Gracie's Corner. And even with that, it pushes the line just enough where they get to hear that beat, they get to hear that music. But the message that Gracie's Corner have, they learn the alphabet. They learning their numbers. Row your boat, whatever.
That's just like
But
they
it,
was saying about Future. How he says about doing dope and smoking this and
mhm.
drinking this, and he's like, I don't do that. That's just what's in my lyrics. But y'all fools over there actually doing what he's rapping about.
Hello,
First of
because
all,
we
if you
don't
that
follow.
gullible to follow a rapper and do the dumb stuff that he's rapping about, you just something wrong with you anyway.
Well, see, you're not even following a rapper. You're following a character, a
Yep.
portrayal. I portray to my students every day a professional young lady. They don't see the thug that I can't. You know what I'm saying? Because they think I'm really lame. Like, oh, Miss Smith, you probably never seen this. You probably don't even know what a gun looks like. Oh no, I don't know anything.
Right. And that's
That's
okay.
all you
That's the
need to know.
illusion you want them to see.
Yeah. But if I don't have wisdom, if I don't have nobody in my ear that's gonna tell me, that's just what he's doing. Like most rappers don't even own the homes that they have in the videos. Those aren't even real homes. It's a set.
This is
It's a
that.
design. They're creators, but we've stopped allowing people to be creators. And so I take the persona that you have and I say that's who you really are. So that's why, like, I was in a show where I was in Sister Act. I have people literally coming up to me, oh, you Sister Mary Clarence. No, the hell I'm not. I'm Marsh.
That just means you're a good actress.
But you stuck in that character. You stuck in that story. So again, should I be mad if that's what the character portrayed and I'm sitting there like a dummy watching it? Like I don't understand like people who don't like what's that boy name? They Charleston White. Why do y'all pay y'all money to go see him if you don't like him?
Charleston White. What does he do?
He's a comedian.
Okay.
He's the one, they call him Rat Williams and all of that.
Rap Williams.
Rat Williams, yeah, you've probably seen him. He's on the YouTube. Yeah,
Okay, I got it. I
but
got to
I'm
check
just
him out.
saying, like, it's too easy to cut your phone off or to unlike and unsubscribe. Like,
Oh
you
man,
don't
I hate
have to
that.
be on it. Yeah.
I hate when people will literally go to a page just to
Mm-hmm.
comment negative
Mm-hmm.
comments. It's like just
Mm-hmm.
keep going, swipe left, right, or whatever you on. Just keep it moving.
That's
But
it.
we live in a world where we gotta say something. We gotta say something, and half the time
Mm-hmm.
you got what they call trolls.
Yep.
They just want to say something because everybody's doing something for a like or a view
Mm-hmm.
or to go
Mm-hmm.
viral or whatever like that. That's literally what it is.
Yeah.
We live in that world.
Absolutely. Yeah. A lot of pygmies, and I can tell they didn't have attention as kids because why do you need so much validation from people that don't know you?
Right.
And my thing is, who sits up all day on social media or whatever you sitting on, like you say, trolling for people? Like my life's too busy, so it's either people with no life or people that didn't have a good life. Like they all belong in the same place.
Right.
So it's crazy to me. Like I'm not doing nothing for likes. Hell, if anything, I'm doing it for the dislikes. I don't need you to like, because I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say. If you're not gonna whoop my ass because you can't whoop my ass, leave it alone, baby. Just read what I said and keep it.
The ghetto Beyonce said it here.
Yeah, yeah, keep it moving.
Jeez. How's
Yeah,
the how are you doing with the situation with Medrick? I
I
mean, because
am.
that messed me up, man. I felt because he is like he had him,
Mm-hmm.
and then you know what I mean. I'm like, what? Because when he hit me, I'm what changed? I'm like, what? You was good. You got everything set up, and
Honestly, we are fighting such a dirty, corrupt, evil system that if you look historically, the black man has never been able to comfortably be in his home. And I hate to talk about the whole slavery thing, but at the end of the day, that's where it began. When you took him from that family to stud him out, it initiated the black man ain't with his family. And then when you propel into 2024 and you still got females, you still got a system that says we'll give you $650 a month for each child you bear. The daddy can't be there. We're gonna give you a little piece of cheese too. There goes some bread and milk. And guess what? Your rent gonna be $5. If that, your light bill is 25 cents. That man cannot be there. I want that man so far away from those children that they don't know what their daddy really brings to their life. And so now my brother is in that system, and because he's literally never seen anything like this, you took a man who was your husband, left him so that you could be on the run, took the child, refused to come back. When you came back, the court deemed him to be the better parent. But then when the new judge saw you, you used the silver bullet of, oh, he threatened me. No documentation was asked for, no references, no witnesses to attest to any form of abuse that never happened. And now because you harbor a uterus, a vagina, and breasts, they deemed you the fit parent. You who caused the child to have all types of medical issues. You who caused the child to be away from his father. She's literally making my nephew a statistic, and he did not have to be. So he now has a greater chance of going to prison, using drugs, becoming a criminal, simply because his mother wanted to be a single mom on the government. My brother has been reduced from a full time father to a dad with visitation rights. But the ultimate right the court gave him was to pay child support. So you want the father financially, but not physically. And that should be a problem for the nation, for every person. Why do they want your baby daddy not in the house if they're taking care of you? Like the government literally tells women, if you on HUD, if you get WIC, if the baby's in daycare, dad can't be there. Why? And because people are so easily influenced, they want to be on this Democrat Republican. It's none of that. If you don't have money, they don't care either way. But what they have, I figured out minorities are quicker to come get government assistance. And so that's why our children have the least bit of force in their life. And I learned the hard way. Every man ain't walked away from his child. Some children were taken. The
mm,
mama chose the hard way. And so dad, when he's non-custodial, what can you do? And who feels sorry for a man to cry? Huh? We don't shed tears for men. Men better not cry. You better not have no feelings. You suck it up and take it. And so we talk about this unjust world, this unequal world where women don't have rights. Women got all the rights.
mm,
And we have the greatest right when it comes to these And it was so scary to me that I learned over the last few months with my brother's situation, the woman could actually be the less parent. And I wish somebody would ask the question, why should the child stay with the person who needs the support? Why is the child not given to the parent that didn't need child support? That's me agreeing with myself, in the that's me agreeing.
As soon as I figure out these buttons, I'm gonna hit that applause button, right?
Why is my poor baby nephew having to be transported every other weekend? He's used to seeing his full-time dad. And so now when he becomes of age, the stories he will have heard, your daddy didn't want you. No, his daddy didn't want you, bitch. That's why y'all take those babies. Because that man left you. Now I give you, it's probably about 3, 4, 5% of men who genuinely are not shit and don't want their responsibilities as a father. But the rest of them are in a situation where they don't have $10,000. I talked to a disgusting lawyer and he told me, well, y'all haven't paid enough yet. If all you paid is somebody $2,500, child custody cases for men cost $10,000 or more. That's the price you put on my nephew's head.
For men?
For men.
Like for it's men. Like for you because you're a man, it's
because you're a man, because you have testicles. When you go into court, the odds are already against you. Unless this woman has a drug problem or you have evidence of abuse, and even then, the court is still less likely to give custody to that man.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. And so now we're dealing with somebody because she was given primary residence, custodial parent. She feel like, well, I don't have to include you. She took my brother off all the emergency contact. You're basically trying to erase him from the child's life. Not to include the dad side of the family. My friend, when it all happened, because we like dark humor, she sent me a joke and she was like, you never realize how trifling it is to be on the father's side until you're on the father's side of the family. And if you think about it, when you think of your cousins, your aunts, and your uncles, you really do be closer to the ones on what? Your mama's side. Because your mama going to her mama's house, you're going to be around your mama and her siblings because they all at they what? Mama house. Where is my daddy? Where is the dad's side? And then when you look at, well, damn, I'm on the dad's side. But I love my nephew. What about his cousin on this side? Nope. Nobody's thinking about that. All my brother good for now is a check. When she went to court, that's the first thing he needs to start paying child support. Really? You don't want him to pay emotional support, spiritual support? No, just $580 a month. That's what you get for one kid. $580 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I'm encouraging any man. I don't care how long y'all been married. I don't care how long y'all been dating. You better have something in place for the day that woman either get mad at you and decide to leave, or especially if that's just your girl, some chick you just dealing with. If that lady have a baby, you better get ready. Because the moment she decides, did you know it is not illegal for a parent to take the child and leave and not say anything to the other parent? That's not kidnapping.
Sound like you speaking from experience.
Yeah, I am, because that's happened to my brother. She left June 16th.
I remember.
Just gone. And all they could tell us was because she's the mom, it's not illegal. You have to have a court order in place. See, we were foolish to think Amber Alerts applied to any missing child. Amber Alerts normally are going out. Ain't nobody stealing these badass kids. Amber Alerts are because the non-custodial parent didn't bring JoJo back at the scheduled time.
We all out here running around looking for a white pickup truck.
We for nothing. That's the child daddy. Ain't brought him back to the drop-off spot. Okay.
Lord have mercy.
Yeah, we out here searching, trying to figure out the mystery like Scooby Doo, and it's nothing. That's the non-custodial parent with their kids. Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah.
Jackie.
Where is them?
Right. Looking for her damn glasses. Where she at?
Hello. Oh yeah. Hey.
Oh man.
It's crazy. crazy. Like the law is for non-human people. Like that, it really don't even have nothing to do with us. And once you get in that system, man, you in it. Like they would have to come to a mutual agreement. So this is what the courts consider high conflict because she doesn't want him to really have anything to do with his son. And I just think that's so sad because I have little black nephew boys, and I've seen the ones that have tried to be successful, but I also have seen the ones that are incarcerated. So my heart breaks to know,
Yeah.
You with somebody that's a statistic. Your mama want to be on house. She want to be on food stamps. And what's sad, man, that stuff is supposed to help you get on your feet and not need it. I have students that's like, when I graduate, I'm going to get on housing. That's your goal.
That's it.
That's it. Cause my people was trying to get out the hood, like
Right.
working at HEB security guard. Like I work 10 jobs not to sleep on the couch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll do anything not to eat noodles every night because we sold all the food stamps. Like let's just keep it a book.
Right.
But then when I hear like my childhood experiences frustrate me and drive my passion for these children not to aspire to mediocrity. Like it's different if that's what you need because you're 65. Like veterans should get food stamps and housing. Homeless people should get food stamps and housing. You sitting up here and had 12 kids for 5 different people. I gotta take care of your babies. I gotta go pay taxes so y'all can eat boiled seafood every night. I only got $30 a week for groceries. You got 3,000. That's okay. That's cool.
Mm.
Hmm. Okay.
We talking now. We
Hmm.
talking. We talking.
Hey.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Ooh, what you drinking over there?
Ooh. It was just a little bit of
It's
mango
something that
lemonade.
okay, Sonic the Hedgehog.
Hey.
You about to turn the tails now.
I'm just look. I feel like Shay Shay's.
Oh, yeah.
Hey,
You drinking a little Portier? You
what?
drink? You get on this
Babe,
couch.
I'm trying to add people out because I'm tired. Baby. I'm tired of the bull. I'm glad you have a platform where people can hear you. That's why I try to share as much as I can because I want somebody to say something, even if it's not how or what I would say. I want somebody that's going, you're gonna reach people that I may never speak to. They need to hear the topics that you bringing up because that's real stuff. Like, bro, I can tell a lot of y'all didn't grow up playing basketball in the grocery basket. It shows. Y'all didn't sit on AC units. I can tell. I can tell.
Boy, they would have thought we would have got our ass electrocuted. You sitting on a
Never.
generator? Oh, I thought this was a chair to us. A generator? Yeah, that's a chair to us.
But you see, we never caught fire.
Nope.
That never happened.
Nope.
Now we the reason they put them poles on the baskets. Now you can't leave out.
Brother, I'll be on 3 wheels going all the way down the street with that HEB basket.
Don't play with
Trying to get to the curtain. Oh, you think that lock gonna do something? you think I got to get the clothes to the laundromat with this basket?
Come on. Do you understand?
Man,
that boot ain't gonna do nothing to me,
baby.
No. Try again.
Hey, that's another. If the generator is taking up, flip the basket on its side. We sitting on that too.
Come on now.
We sitting on that
if
too.
Real nasty, you can just sit on the curb. We don't care. We out here. We do not care.
It don't even matter.
But we had a childhood, and that's the thing. Like that's what's so beautiful. Being 30 and seeing us.
Oh, we're the best of both worlds.
The best.
Because we came before the internet, before all that TikTok and YouTube. We came before all that, so we know how to live without it. But then we also came when it was, coming along. You got some people born right into it.
That's what's wrong, though. They don't realize, like, the childhoods that we had, we was a little wrong when the adults wasn't around. Now, it ain't no adults around ever. We was wrong because the adults, like I say, was in the other room being adults, and we was in the background. And if I'm the oldest in the room, well, we ain't doing shit right because I don't care.
The oldest in the room, 13.
I'm 13.
It's going down.
11, yeah, it's going down. People are doing things. But the adults were still in the house. So it was still, we didn't get too wild, but I know how to sleep on a pallet. I know how to go sleep at a 5-star hotel. I really could care less about either one.
I talked about it in one of my shows. Like Bernie Mac say, ain't no more big mamas.
No.
You big mama what, 32? Grandmama 48.
Yeah.
And it's so true because we're that generation. Like you about to be 40 next year. We're that generation where
we are the adults.
We're the adults now.
Yes.
And we ain't all put together.
We are not.
We are not all put together.
No.
Like the grandmas and great grandmas that we grew up with, they go home. And like I told my mom, I was like, y'all top shelf, y'all the top level right now. That's it.
That's it.
And then it's us.
Yeah.
And then Allah and Juju and everybody else coming below us. But yeah, you guys are top dogs right now. And
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's
and it's scary because I have friends. One of my friends just had her second grandbaby, and you out here asking me if I'm gonna have a baby.
Right.
I'm just saying, she got recently she's had her second grandbaby. And so, but I got great nieces and nephews. But again, she started early. But even if I had a child at 20, I'd have at least a 19-year-old. And if that little monster had a baby, I could be a grandmother. I'm old enough to be a grandmother. And what scares me is nobody for me to go ask. So whatever I'm thinking, whatever I'm doing, that's coming from me. And I'm like, oh Lord. So it's like when Raising Huck and Metric raised his son. I'm like, damn, we need an adult. We should probably. I'm so proud of my brother.
Well, that's the scariest thing in the world. If I'm.
Wait, this y'all looking at me like.
Look, I'm in the instruction manual. Like, hold on.
Hello? Like, he makes me remember if I get something to eat, oh, shit, I gotta get something for that baby. Like, now it's just second nature, but literally, I think too, my mama passed, and that was the last person we really all had that was that elder. Now, it's my oldest sister. Yeah. I love her to death, but is she finna plan Thanksgiving, Christmas? I mean, that stuff been dead. Like I had a blast when we came out to your house, but again, you're younger than me. You had to pull that from somewhere. I mean, I could throw something together off of what I remember from Home Alone.
Right.
My childhood. But it ain't gonna be nobody 80 years old sitting at the table. The oldest person at the table might be 56. Yeah. I'm just being real. Like that's the oldest person in the room.
It's funny you say that because me and Lottie was watching Madea Family Reunion. Mm-hmm. And, at the end, when the old schools was over there, and then they brought all the young baby. I mean, you saw generations on that plantation or wherever they was at. And I'm like, man, we ain't gonna never have that again.
No, and that's why
I want to bring everybody together. All the Guidrys, the Smiths, the Stevensons, like everybody.
But that's why you have to raise your kids. I know people be like, "Oh, I'm breaking curses and I do have McDonald's money. I got Chick-fil-A money. I'm not doing." Man, some of y'all so bitter and resentful. Maybe your mom can take your ragged ass to McDonald's because you should pay that bill. You know what I'm saying? Let's give a little bit of grace. I mean, yeah, they did dumb stuff, but they didn't have a manual either. They didn't know what the hell to do. And then you got to begin with whoever raised them. So let's just keep it 1,000, bro. Everybody, we all need grace in our generation. But I do think you need to raise your children in a way that they can survive. Like, teach them niggas how to pay bills, man. Please. Teach kids how to pay bills, how to open a bank account,
It's not something that they teach in school. That's something you got to get in college. Economics and all that. Balance a checkbook, opening up a checking account.
Yes.
Ownership, not leasing or not renting or whatever.
Yes.
We don't teach our children that.
We don't.
That comes from a place. I mean, that's a whole other conversation.
Hey,
where the conversation you was having earlier about slavery and so now you're talking about the mentality and all that. I was having a conversation with my barber about, if we're the only race that don't work with each other. Yeah, I mean, I can go get me some fong chong right now, and you're gonna have 38 of them in the back cooking.
40.
You can go get me some tacos right now. You're gonna have 40 of them cooking. We the only one Junebug in the register trying to get $5. We just can't do right. And that's another thing is we don't trust each other. I will go to the white person and ask him for customer service because I feel like I'm gonna get a better service, a better quality, and this and that. Then go to the fish market over here and fool with these black folks. And like we just ain't got that right mentality.
Well, some of it is, why the hell am I gonna keep coming fighting with McDonald's who mess my order up every time the ice cream machine don't work for the cheap when I can go to Chick-fil-A? First of all, how may I serve you? It's their pleasure. The order is beyond right. Do you need extra sauce? So, like you said, that level of customer service. See, I don't get on the train of black on, black on. My money is green. I want to be respected as a customer when I come here and share my funds with you because if I buy something for $40, that's an hour of my work. That's an hour of my time. You're gonna watch how you talk to me. You're gonna act like you was glad I came in here and spent that $40. I'd love if you did that. I'm gonna pay the extra and go to Chick-fil-A. Okay, I'm bougie. Okay, I want them. I love my pleasure, and girl, it was mine too. Chick-fil-A make me feel important. McDonald's make me feel like I'm bothering them. Go ahead with your order.
Right? Is that all?
Is that all? Can I get a barbecue sauce? It's gonna be 42 cents. Bitch, I got 50 cents. What's good with the barbecue sauce?
They started trying to tell you the subtotal, and I got another sandwich I want now.
I have another sandwich. And don't have multiple orders in that cart. Oh. Are you using your app today? You know what? I want to speak to Ronald because I'm tired of Get Ronald on the damn phone now.
He at the McDonald's house. Hell, he ain't here.
Baby, look, he needs to come on here because I'm sick of it. No, because for real, like, I don't care if your business owner is purple. Why I gotta go black owned just because they black? Like, that don't work for me. It never has and it never will. How you treat me, how you make me feel, that's where I'm going shopping. And unfortunately, like, we had work done on our house. I went to Hispanics. Just gonna be real. I like to keep it real. Okay? Tried to use a Negro, and he niggered it. Came and started and didn't finish. Got half my money and didn't finish. Jose came 2 days. It was done. Jose also had 15 of his cousins. Jose and them come cut my yard every month. I asked Leroy to cut. He tied. Leroy next week his mower don't work.
He said Leroy.
Hey.
You call Lejon?
I call Lejon because I'm finna be Risa Tisa. My 50-part series of shit that pisses me off with my people. Because you know what? I live in my mind, in my world. I don't care about other races getting together. I don't care if other people never accept us. I would love for my people to be righteous with each other just for once. Yes. I just want us to be righteous with each other, care about each other. Black lives matter. No, they don't. Why they don't matter to black people? Y'all only holler about a Black Lives Matter and when somebody not black. But when you killed my cousin, a black boy robbed and killed my cousin, a black boy robbed my mama, a black boy had my nephew in a shootout. Huh? Did it life matter then? Uh-huh.
I like it. I like it. I like it. You all about inclusion for all people.
Hello? Because you know what? The people that want to be other genders are getting included. Oh no. Y'all fighting for their rights. Ubaye, huh? And that shit don't make about as much sense as a chicken lip soup sandwich, but y'all want I'm just saying.
A chicken lip what?
A chicken lip soup sandwich. I'm just saying. So that just make sense to me because it don't make sense to me. Like, why do the black life only matter when the person that took it wasn't black? And then they say, well, black violence, that ain't the point. That is the damn point. I've been cursed out and mistreated by children whose mothers look like me. But Black Lives Matter. I watch black children fight each other and get suspended from school. The Mexican kids don't do that. Them essays stick together. They may not speak English, but damn it, they speak unity. Okay?
Yeah.
If black people stop blaming, on the one hand, I was somehow thought initiated with slavery, but damn, how long we gonna stay enslaved in the mind? Your body free, but your mind still messed up.
Message.
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 I mean, when is it gonna stop? Like when is the colorism gonna stop? Because I've heard the children talk about you light skin, you dark skin. Who give a damn? Who cares? Black people made me feel bad for my hair. Oh, your hair nappy, it's too curly. Black children teased me. Black children made me feel insecure about my weight. Oh, you so fat, you this, you that. Black children. White children probably was too scared, and Mexican children didn't know what the hell was going on. Like when they say it be your own people, it be your own people.
Mm-hmm.
Yo podcasting right now, you're gonna have to get outside of just your race. Why? Because we don't fully support each other. It's crabs in a bucket mentality. The first thing I thought was, dang, my nephew got a platform. Hell yeah. There's gonna be some real speaking going on. It's not gonna be this shoo and pick me stuff. But I know some niggas, oh, he think he better than there. Why would you come on? Come on.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk
Why
about
I gotta think I'm better than you just because I'm doing better than you?
I ain't bring nothing to the table when I'm the table.
But a hit dog holler. So anytime if my confidence makes you feel inferior, go look in the mirror and ask yourself why. Shall I dumb myself down? If I'm baby, look, if I'm Cavassier and you Hennessy, just stay in your lane. Stay in your bottle. You people still get drunk out here. Don't never get it.
Right. Patrick Cavassier.
Hey, don't stay in your bottle.
That that's just like who was it? The George Floyd and just all the different scenarios. And I try not to put all of them in a box because and I know this could be very controversial, but I'm the type of person that if you provoke the situation, then there are consequences to that situation. If an officer tells me to get out the car, or if he tells me to give me his license, or he tells me whatever his command is, I mean, I'm gonna just do it. Especially when you've seen like all this going on. I'm not even about to let this brother even have the opportunity to let some shit go off. So I'm. What else you need? What else you? You need anything else? I'm talking about everything's on the table. You see the dashboard? I know I got everything ready for you. That's just me. But once you get the, sir, get out the car. I ain't getting out of no. What you do? What's with the back talk? But see, we have this sense of pride. Like at the end of the day, and that's why I say pride. You got to throw that out the window because at the end of the day, what's important? Going home.
Come on here.
Get to your house. Get to your kids. Get to your wife. Your husband. That's what it's all about. I can care less. He can look like I don't care. I'm trying to get home, bro. So whatever it is you need, but a lot of us we get in this situation where we got so much pride because we want to be better than the last person.
Yep.
And what they were going, I'm gonna be the one to prove them wrong. I'm gonna be the one to set them straight. And the next thing you know, we got another. Oh, he got shot. He got choked out. He, and it's like no, just listen to what they say. And don't get me wrong. I know some of them will listen to what they say. They'll do whatever they're supposed to. And you got some strays who are still gonna do some dumb stuff. So I don't want to put everybody in a box. But with when it comes to that police brutality, man, we have to do better and educating our youth on how to handle those situations. And another thing is on the cop side, especially the white ones. When was the last time you had black folks at your house? I mean, when was the last time?
I had 3 the other day.
Right. Like, when was the last time you brought Legion to the crib and y'all had, y'all broke bread together? Y'all actually, ate and had a conversation and talk. Because that's another thing. I love seeing those videos with, like, cops going into the black communities, playing basketball with the kids, getting to know them. Because I feel like if you get to know the neighborhood, and you show up a little bit more, and you ain't just that white dude that come out of the blue every once in a while, and you beating your chest. Of Go in there, holler at the families. Go in there and talk to the
Mhm.
young cats. Go in there, learn the lingo, learn the way that they move around and do things
Yeah,
or whatever
absolutely.
with good intentions.
Hmm.
Not on no
That
fugazi,
part.
but with some good
That part.
intentions. Not to learn
Listen.
it just to get over, but to learn it
Mhm.
with good intentions, man, and become comfortable with your with that community, with that neighborhood.
Well, I
Versus,
heard
let's
somebody
put the most white racist man in the hood. For
right.
what? They ain't gonna do nothing.
I heard somebody say one time, people don't care what you know until they know how much you care, and it really is true. Like if
Oh yeah.
y'all hungry, if I'm hungry, give me something to eat. Otherwise, keep all that rhetoric to yourself. Like meet my need. That's something my grandmother used to always say. Meet people's needs. So a lot of it is like you just said, man. We don't see the police in a good light because only time we see the police is when somebody getting killed or going to jail. If y'all coming out there once a week, bring them a couple snacks or something. Go play basketball with them. That way you can start to be like ATT. You need to be at home by now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
can
Like
be on that level.
start.
That way
You
TT
can be
gonna look
on
at you be
that
like, yes,
level.
sir.
Exactly. Go to Oaks to Inwood. Go to Inwood Oaks. Go to those neighborhoods that you know. Guess what? There's not a lot of what fathers, active fathers.
Mhm.
Go to the projects. The children are asking. I know these kids, they fight authority, but it's simply because they don't have it at home. And so if you go and you, like you say, they know where to go, what neighborhoods y'all get called out to. Why not go for Christmas and take them little kids some toys or something with a purpose, not just for the publicity, but to actually be like, hey, Xavier, shit, your mama told me you've been cutting up. I don't want you in the back of my car. But
Yep.
then follow that up with going to Xavier's school. If you was able to, oh, Officer Smith, what you doing here? Oh, I just wanted you to know I'm serious about what I said.
Just
Make
checking
sure
on
you
you.
do what you're supposed to do in school. I don't want you in the back of my car. Maybe that could be something for, stay out the back of the police car and they could actually do more than just trying to scare them. These kids not scared of nothing, bro. You got to love them through these foolish, choices and go into these communities, help the communities. Y'all know which old ladies may be prone to getting robbed. Like instead of just neighborhood watch, what the hell is neighborhood watch? Help that lady. Like maybe y'all order her groceries for her, or like
That nowadays we live with our head in the sand.
yes.
Ain't no. I ain't see nothing. I ain't got nothing good. Hey, keep it
And
moving.
I shot my sister not too long ago. These fools in here, crip, blood, crip. I was like, bro, y'all are repping gangs that no longer help the community. Do y'all realize in South Central when those gangs were created, they were there to be not anti-police, but to make sure the police did their job. The gangs stood for building up their community. They were buying backpacks for the kids. They was being the daddies that the children didn't have. They weren't doing all of this dumb stuff, shooting niggas on the corner, posting bank money on social media. Like, first of all, we didn't have it. We
I hate that. The money
we
on
didn't
the
have it.
arms.
Oh my god,
Got the money right here.
bro! Like, what are you doing? You want to get robbed? You put a killer.
Yep.
Cause I'm gonna rob you, Tyrone. Like, I want to get money, pull out a stack of money, and he was like, "Shoot, this 200 right here." I was like, "Stop, JoJo. You because Miss Smith not there for long. You feel me? Like, you can snap any minute now." Oh no, shoot, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm like, what hood you on? What are you doing with that money? How'd you even get that money? Who did you rob to get that money? My thing is this: if all y'all see is the money, what are you doing to go get the money? Again, if nobody in the community saying, "Hey, little brother, let me be a mentor," I don't see the police mentoring. I don't see a lot of entities trying to mentor our youth,
Mhm.
even if it's not just black youth, the Hispanic youth. Like you got two major groups of people that need it, and I mean the white children do too. But it's hard for me to feel sorry for a lot of the white kids. No offense, no, I love Tyler. I do.
Oh my God. Here we go.
But Tyrone and Tia One, they need me in a different
Phew.
way. Okay. Tyler gonna be all right. Tyler, see, and this is where you go back to your birth. Where we get the mentality of born into slavery, they get the mentality of born into privilege. Who the hell told y'all was so special?
White people.
White people, like, who told y'all that? Who said that? Like, clearly y'all have tried to make history not be who it is. And I ain't even start on all this, but let's just know for a fact, ain't no way in hell Joseph and them was pale people in Egypt walking through the pyramids of Giza.
No, 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 no.
But they couldn't follow it because what's going to happen the day the Negro decides to be more than a stereotype, more than what they saw on a rap video?
Man, we don't
What's
know
going to
how
happen?
powerful we are.
We don't.
We just don't know.
We don't.
But that's because we don't have no identity. White,
But
like
then
I said,
who you waiting on?
they can go back to their native countries.
Yep.
We don't know where to go. Yeah, we don't know where to go.
Look, the Africans can't stand us either. So my thing is, why not create our Wakanda where we are with what we have? I'm just saying.
Man.
What are we waiting on, black people? We free. Us is free now.
All
us
right.
got a little land. Us got money. Us can go to school and read. But you know what us like to do? Drop out. Go be the dope boy. Huh? You want to be a gang banger. Nigga, bang them books and get off of a second grade reading level. You hear me?
You was watching straight out of Compton. You better bang on these books.
You better bang on these books, because all the rest of that stuff leads you nowhere. We don't need no education. Yes, you do. Because then they have to watch how they talk to you, black man. Okay? If they treat y'all different, no offense, I love your hoodie. Get out them hoodies. Some of y'all don't need to be wearing hoodies. Because if the hoodie make them feel like you uneducated, put on a suit and make them question. Now you can still be the biggest thug. Some of the biggest criminals are sitting up right now in the White House. Don't get me started. They in corporate America, but they criminally differently.
How do you feel about that? We got Biden and Trump again.
This is my thing.
I feel like we're in a nursing home.
I feel like we're in a dementia nursing home. I'm gonna just put it like this: I vote my faith belief and I vote my financial breakthrough. JoJo got the go. I never voted for him. I never will vote for him. I'm disappointed in black people that they took that statement he made about if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. Stereotypically, if you thought you wasn't black, walk into a white only store and see don't they follow you. You're black. You didn't have to vote for him. Y'all didn't vote for Donald Trump because of what other people said. The reason I know Donald Trump not racist is because he's a billionaire. Billionaires don't care about race, they care about money. Niggas don't have no money. Donald Trump do not care. I'm not arguing with nobody about Donald Trump racism. Is he a sexist? Absolutely, he's a man. But women are sexist too. But you don't talk about that. Donald Trump had the economy booming. I had a check. I had money on it, like the children say. I ain't got no money on it with JoJo. And they've been calling me for the last 2 months, and I keep telling her call Joe. Because I mean, where's the money? Bitch, I don't know. That man said he was gonna pay them people back, and she wants her money. I don't have it.
Man, Donald Trump was in office. Eggs was $8.
Exactly.
Gas was low.
Why is bread $3.19? But see, that's why the Bible says you can't live on bread alone because God knew.
he just had to show you. He had to
show us. But see, I know how to eat noodles. I'm okay. And that's the thing, like, black people keep getting used politically because they play us with their race card. Maybe it ain't their race card. What's in their bank account? Black people, first of all, it's not enough of us in the country to really have a candidate. The Hispanic vote is the one that would propel you if they was really doing everything like they say. And I mean, I don't know, man. It's a vote between do you rather shit or vomit at this point. At this point, I don't really want to see a female president just because I don't have time for no emotional war. She started her period, and now we got nukes to China.
Oh, Lord.
We have time for all of it. We have time for all of it. Okay, I'm napping. I'm napping.
Okay, you get a little Cat Williams on.
Yeah, no, for real. I'm not a feminist because when white women were fighting for the right to vote, Black women were just fighting to be treated like humans. We are not the same. Before I'm discriminated against about being a woman, I'm discriminated against by being black. I'm fighting not the same, sis. Thank you.
Wow.
And thank you for the button. Mm-hmm. Yeah. What that song say? Stand up, take my people with me, because my mama raised a civil rights activist in every sense of the word. You know, my mother was in a generation. She was a baby boomer, so she knew what it was to go to a colored and a white on the water fountain. But she never hated white people, because at the end of the day, white people help Negroes get free. So they do serve a purpose. But if black people don't do nothing with the freedom, what was the point? Y'all might as well still be slaves. Like, what was the point if they can tell you to vote for them? What has this man done in the 4 years he been in office? I'll wait. What your border look like? And Kim Chi sitting up in there in her pearls and blue jeans. What's she been? And then look at the vocabulary they use. She's a woman of color. She not black.
Right.
She a woman of color.
Oh man.
Mm-hmm. A crayon got a lot of colors. A female from India colored.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, hell, white is a color. Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah. Yeah, she married to a white man. So how much of a sister was she?
Oh, now come on.
I'm just saying, if you take Dr. King's last part of his speech, he says, "I hope to see a day where we are judged by the content of our character and not the color of our skin." And so, whenever they make grand introductions like next Supreme Court Justice, black woman, next Vice President, woman of color, damn, that's not the content of my character. All y'all told me was their ethnicity, their race, and their gender. Y'all don't know nothing about Kamala Deshae Harris. Y'all don't know nothing about that lady. She went to Howard and shit, aka she did black things. What's the content of her character? Mm-hmm. She put away 1,500 African American men for possession of marijuana that was less than pound.
And
That's her
now
character.
legal today.
Yeah, that's her character. See, your character is who you are when nobody's looking. What you do when nobody's around. Uh-huh. But hey, they got what they wanted, baby, because he's showing in the White House. Now he don't probably even know he in the White House. Yeah.
You say he don't know he in the White House.
I'm just saying.
He's Sleepy Joe.
Sleepy Joe got to go. Let's go, Brandon.
Music to my ear.
Please, I mean,
Uncle Joe, you but let him go.
Bro, they almost make me not even want to vote. The only reason I vote, and I tell everybody this, I get emotional because I literally only make myself go vote for all the slaves that went into the ocean before that never made it over here. Because we love to talk about the slaves that made it. But for the thousands of slaves that are down at the bottom of the ocean that probably took that submarine full of billionaires, I vote for them. Okay. I vote for Uda one day and Takude that didn't never even see land. I know about Kunta, but yeah, I'm voting for the people that was put in plank style, stacked on top of each other that died in transition.
Yeah, I remember that visual. I'm talking
Yeah.
about
Yeah.
in chains while they're in there.
In chains. And some of them were pregnant, already dying. Like, I don't have college degrees. I'm getting another degree, not because I need it or want it, just because they said at one time we couldn't have it. Yeah. Yeah. Because my grandfather, who had a third grade education, told me, you know, Marsh, they can never take what you learn. I was like, damn, that man only went to the third grade. But he knew a lot. Yeah. Wow. So every degree I can get, I'm going to get it. Every title I can hold, I'm going to hold it. Not because I need it, not because I don't even care about it. It's simply because there was a time I wasn't allowed to. As a black and a female, yeah, I'm going to get them. And then whoever will listen to me, if you want to get on the boat, I got you. If not, you can stay where you are. I don't have a problem. Ignorant gonna be ignorant regardless. You ain't gonna stop me from being smart. Like I'm gonna know what them people saying when they get to talking. I'm gonna know what they're talking about.
Because
So
you gonna be educated.
I'm gonna be educated. I know how to read and write, Miss. Oh yeah, high dollar, high dollar.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, since you can read so good, why didn't you see that sign and said nothing?
Right. Okay, you mean that?
Why didn't we see that sign, Claude?
Oh, so well, how much it costs to turn one of them white only pies into little pies?
How about I turn y'all into
Oh, you say about now about
You said about
15 miles?
35 miles.
Yeah, down about
Okay.
35. Yeah.
I ain't know white
Okay,
folks was so
believe.
serious about their pies down.
But seriously, shoot. But my thing is, even with that, it's hilarious. But why didn't he notice that sign?
Why did he?
I didn't.
Oh,
Since
why
you can
didn't
see
he?
so
Because it
well.
wasn't, where they from, it wasn't even on his mind.
Nah, now you get it.
You know, he New York City boss.
And see, that's a philosophy of psychology because is it nature or nurture?
Mm.
Hmm. I might have been born in the hood. That mean I gotta have a good mentality.
I said it on my
I,
last video a couple days ago. Uh,
my students try to hear me because I use you as a daily example.
huh?
Where you are and where you coming from don't have to be up here and in your heart. And y'all can't say, well, my mama don't care. I know somebody right now.
I
Y'all
used
got to
to
do it.
I used to use that excuse, and then
Oh yeah.
after a while, I was like, yeah, when you hit 18, you have
Yep.
all opportunity to do whatever you want to
Yep.
do with your life.
Yep.
It's not on your parents no more.
It's,
And I was
let's
like,
just
you
be
know
fair.
what? It's like going back to zero.
Yep.
I hit the reset button once I left, and I ain't been back since.
No,
You know, but it's what you make out of it.
that part.
My
Oh, I would love to have you do a video for my students because they need to hear that from the mouth of the person that actually knows. Like, yeah, y'all might be thugging it right now, but you don't have to stay that way.
hmm I mean, and that's why I said I could have went left plenty of
Oh
times. I've
yeah.
seen all type of stuff. My
Hello.
like brother, my cousin, doing the time he did, and we was just
Oh
joined at
yeah.
the hip, and that just lets you
Yeah.
know you can be so close to somebody and still have your own mind to do
Yes.
what you want to
Yes.
do. You know what I mean? And that
Yes.
goes for like your students. You can be so tight with your homeboy in the hallways, and he could be
Mm-hmm.
doing this and that, and still be the good boy. Still be, on the straight and narrow.
Absolutely.
You know, I used to, oh, you sound like you talk white. I think I said that in my last video. You talk white. I'm like, what does it mean to talk white? Because I enunciate
Mm-hmm.
my words, because I talk
Right.
clearly, and
Right.
I don't get it. You want me to talk hood? You want me to be
Mm-hmm.
it's not me. That's why I was
Mm-hmm.
saying about be yourself, be who you are.
Oh yeah.
You got a lot of people that are trying to portray another image or whatever the case may be for other people. For
Mm-hmm.
what? I ain't gonna change who I am for nobody. I like
Hello.
being me. Me's is good.
Hello. Be you.
I'm good over here.
Yeah.
Shoot.
Because you learn other people. Nobody is really better than anybody. You're just who you are, doing what you do. And at the end of the day, we all a check away from being homeless. Like, let something go wrong right now. Nobody have a year or 2 or 3 years worth of their salary put up to sustain if everybody job shut down tomorrow. The pandemic showed us God has a way to equalize everybody. We
Mhm.
all had to quarantine. We all had to give up our freedom. We all had to put on a mask. Like it was to the point where the government and God showed you, y'all all in the same book. Y'all just got you just got a different way of seeing it, but we all in the same movie. Like everybody is struggling with something. Everybody's trying to overcome something. The moment you say, "Oh, I wish I had their life," you get their life, and you realize,
You
damn,
don't want
I don't even want it. Like you don't know what I'm going. Like I have people. Oh, I just hope I can be as strong as you when my mama died. You don't know what the hell I'm dealing with. Like, you don't even know the magnitude of what it takes every day for me to get my ugly butt up, dress, and go to work. And you think that's strength? Because I'm out here feeling real weak. Like, I don't know, have you ever had that experience? Like, people just, oh, you just so strong and you do so good and you so smart. What? Like, I
You
didn't
don't
get
even
no
know what I had to
feedback.
go through to get here.
You don't know. Like, I ain't slept in 4 days. You don't know that.
Or worse, the people who tell you how to grieve.
Oh my God. Can we talk about
I could just choke the hell out of one of them.
it's the
It's been 5 days.
I was just about to say you should be over there by now. And you should be under a bridge on fire. Here we are. Here we are.
I will grieve as long as I need.
My thing is grief is an eternal emotion. You will go through it even if it's been 30 years, 40
Yeah,
years.
it don't matter.
It doesn't matter.
It don't
Every
matter.
thought about that person. Now, is every day the maybe the day that when it first happened? No. But the same picture make me smile. Maybe in a couple of days, that picture might have me under the bed crying or in a corner somewhere looking and rocking at the wall like, oh my God. It's just, it's minute by minute, moment by moment. I think we got to do like the Metric said, let people have their moment. Do your best to be an encouragement. Help them maybe find an outlet. You know, like I do a lot more solo activities, like how he went to the movies tonight. I do stuff like that because not so this lady explained it basically like when you lose somebody you care about, it's like having your a body part amputated. You have to learn how to go on with life and function without that body part, but you can't act like the part not there. Like
What do they call
clearly
it?
my
Phantom
parents,
pain or something like that?
it's a phantom pain. Like when my students ask me stuff about, well, your parents did, and I'm like, oh, my parents are dead. I'm having to practice not saying it that harsh because they like, oh God, like, you're not saying it. Oh, I'm devastated. I had two of the most amazing parents God could have created, but they raised me to be a survivor. So some days I resent them for that because I haven't had like a mental breakdown. I don't think if I have, I wasn't there for it.
I was.
Look, I wasn't around when they did it, but
Both of you was holding my ass. Stop.
bro, because look, you so familiar, like China, you've been with me. And that's the thing, like the people who gave me life are no longer in my life. But do I let grief keep me from you because I'm so depressed? Do I let grief keep me from Medric's new son? And I tell Medric all the time, I really think the reason me and my nephew were so locked in, that child saved my life because the day that they told me she was pregnant, I had never been so depressed in my life. It was one of those days where if I was going to commit suicide, that would have been the day. It was on Thanksgiving because I did not want to get out of bed. I was like, we would spend Thanksgiving with my daddy so my mama could work and I ain't got this. Y'all, baby, I had all the emotions. Medric sent me a picture and said, you finna be an aunt. And immediately I jumped up and went to the store and bought him a teddy bear. I went and bought 5 packs of diapers. It was like, oh man, okay, I gotta stay around for this little nigga. Like this kid's coming. I gotta be here. You know what I'm saying? He deserves ain't more shade. The rest of
Right,
them
right.
and so that's why I fight so hard for him because it's like this child saved my life. Like y'all made me grow up and want to be somebody's boss, but he's coming like he has preserved it. He made me stay here so I can be, still Amy to somebody. So I was
Right.
like, because I'm like, they all grown, everybody grown and gone. Mama and them gone, but daddy gone. Oh wait, a new baby. Okay.
Right. Hit the reset button. You good
It's
now.
the reset button, yeah, because y'all children have y'all. I feel like y'all had me because my siblings was older doing older people stuff, so I had their children. Like,
Right.
y'all always, I think all of y'all have really kept me going. Y'all are the reason why I'm okay with being corny because I know for y'all, it's like, oh God, here she go. Like, oh God, she's going to embarrass us some kind of way. He said, work be like, man, I know your nieces and nephews be embarrassed. Yeah, but they'll kill you behind me, so don't play.
Right.
Okay? Don't play about they ain't it. But I am going to embarrass you. It's just what I do. I'm
right
out
with that nigga. Got to.
Don't make me make that phone call.
Right. we all over the place.
Black suburban.
Right. Maybe get out this bird.
Don't make me
Pull over to the car.
No, for real. Like I promise you, man, I have, if I don't never say it, I want to make sure it's clearly stated. I have loved being an aunt from the time you were born till now with Medrick's child. Y'all just don't know. When I hear people talk about aunties and uncles, I'm like, nah, big auntie right here. Like,
you have been an aunt for almost 35 years.
Yes. And I tell people that, like, I'm going to be, because however old you are,
they looking at you like, you 35.
Baby. The kids think I'm like, oh, God, she probably like 19, 20.
Oh,
one
Lord.
boy stood up, full chest.
You in the special class.
That lady 21. I said, damn, that's why y'all all still, Y'all,
yeah, come on, y'all. High hand subtract. That's what's wrong.
Yeah, I'm like, oh no, I told him, I say, when you was born? I was like, 1985. This little girl say, damn, you was a slave. Somebody else was like, yes, she was born in the 1900s.
Yeah, I hate when I hear that shit.
Bro.
That make you feel old. When they put a one next to your man.
Miss Smith, y'all had electricity when you was born? You know what, little bastard? This is why.
The 1900s.
You had a computer back then? I say, man, we had slam books. Now shut up and do your work.
Right.
It took us weeks to find out who was sleeping with who and who didn't like who.
Man, you be on that phone, all of a sudden your mama pick up that phone, or you try to get on the internet. What? Get off the phone.
Get off the phone. We want to catch somebody in the live. We finna call on three-way.
Call on three-way. Now they got screenshot.
Put your phone down. Now they screenshot and everything. And that's so the only downside is they use technology incorrectly. Like, we didn't have this quick speed know what's going on. Whereas they know what's going on, but it be the wrong thing. Like, why do you know so-and-so we just got pulled off in a fight?
Yeah.
But why? But then some days I'm very impressed by them until they show me how dumb they are. So like the test, I get a notification to my phone. This girl airdropped the answers to the test. My airdrop happened to be on, so I called outside. I was like, "What the hell were you thinking, Miss? I was just trying to help my friend." I told you helped your friend. I'm giving your friend 100 because she copied every answer you airdrop. You're taking the 0 because you didn't take into account to only airdrop to her. Why are you giving me a 0? Because you weren't careful.
Oh man.
Yeah. Take the L.
Golly.
Yeah, I'm a millennial. Of course I know what technology is.
Right. They be thinking we slow. You stupid. I just done what you did. You follow them trends.
Okay. They be like, you need to stay on TikTok. No, y'all need to stay on TikTok. Y'all probably the reason it's getting banned.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying, shoot, I be on their ass. Because they don't understand. I have 17 nieces and nephews from ages 35 almost to almost 2 years old. I've been doing this a long time. Okay. And I got nieces and nephews ranging from Penn State to the state pen. Okay, it's a variety of them.
Right.
Just know that. So you're not gonna. But that's why I say, man, I tell anybody, y'all are the reason I'm so good when it comes to kids. People be like, how do you just buy for children? I mean, I've been doing this since I was 4 years old. I've been around kids since I was 4 years old.
Yep.
I know they like snacks. I know they're not gonna listen. I know they want to play. I know they'll listen more if you give them snacks. Like my students know, come to Miss Smith from Big Bag got the snacks. Yeah. Yeah.
What grade you teach?
9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th.
Oh, man.
Yeah, and that's why they think I'm their age. Like, I literally had them tell me, oh, God, I thought you was a student. Okay.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. High school, I thought we was grown. Yeah. But then when you get grown, like grown like us,
you realize
babies.
Yeah.
And then I look, I'm like, I was a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to somebody in their 30s and 40s, I'm looking at a sick because you deal with 14 through 17, 18.
Yes.
Them babies.
Those are babies.
That's all in 7 years.
Yes. So now when you look at it, why is it that in this country, especially in our demographic, 18 is the cut? 18 is when I need to tap in and really be on your ass because now every decision counts. See, in our culture, 18, you gotta get out of my house. I'm done. Go live your life. It was so sad.
Nah, you need to hold on to a little bit longer.
The decisions for Allah. Because what's gonna happen? You've made every decision Allah could have ever had in her life, and so now when she graduated high school at 18, this 18-year-olds are ready to go to college. My mother never should have let me go to college at 18, 21 maybe. But I wasted a whole year and a half playing because I was not ready. Didn't want to get up in the mornings. I went to every party. You already know, Greystone and TSU. Then I went to HBCU. It was epic.
And then we was lumberjacking.
So I'm just saying, like,
we was some lumberjacks.
What would happen if we would say, you know what, Bookie, go ahead and do what is that year called? Gap year. White people do it and they kids be just fine. Let that child stay home, get them a cell phone, get them something that they can get accustomed to paying for, doing stuff. Then maybe send them out to college. That way you don't waste money for books, for classes they're not going to go to. Yep. Because if I've never had to get myself up and dress for school, or I have so much freedom, nobody called to see if I was going to class. My mom didn't know I had made straight F's one semester. They didn't. I was grown. Literally, I was an adult. So, I mean, why is it y'all raise the age for drinking? Y'all lowered the age for tobacco and all that other crap. But you want to shoot them out to college. All you doing is giving them a $60,000 debt at 18. Don't take them the rest of their life to pay off. They've never made their own real decisions, and now all of a sudden, May 25th, their graduation date, they're good. They got it. Okay.
From 18.
At 18. And then we wonder why so many of them drop out in the first semester. Because I got students right now email me all the time. Man, I wish I could just come back and sit in your class. Why? Because I tell them every day, the easiest thing I'm going to ask you to do is to put away your cell phone and take off that hoodie. Life gets so much harder outside of these walls. When you got to drive right, pay bills, keep a family together. I mean, it's a lot. Like, we have seniors who purposely fail. They don't have to graduate. Because this is the semester where a lot of depression kick in because it's getting real. Like, I got one girl right now freaking out because her mama told her literally they graduate on the 25th of May. She want her out of her house the 1st of June.
Damn.
Exactly.
She can't give her 30 days?
Baby, look, this child ain't never lived on her own. She was like, Miss Smith, I don't know what I'm going to do. Look at me. You better go to college or something. I don't know what to tell you.
Oh,
y'all want to be grown, this what grown looks like. People don't have to put your bills no more. Because like you say, at 18, it's on you. It's not really on your parent anymore. So it's they have a lot of fear when they get to this semester of their last year of high school because we have 8 weeks of school left and adult world is coming. Yeah. And they all say the same thing, like, man, I see now why my mama smoke a pack a day. Like, you start to see why.
Look, you don't know until the time happens. But then after you leave, you appreciate your parents, man.
Oh yeah.
You start to turn into your parents, especially if you got kids. Start saying things that they used to say. You're like, wait a minute. I ain't your friend. We got McDonald's at home.
No, for real.
You start saying all that.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. I be just like, oh, they need to go on somewhere, but I didn't know it. Now they don't make that. They gonna be definitely,
right. Why are you so close to the TV?
Why are you so close to the TV? And close the door, let me out my eye.
Yep.
Got all these lights on. What you trying to see?
And we quick to tell them to go get something we can get for ourselves, but we hate it.
What? Hand me that remote. It is literally right there.
Right there.
To me.
I'll give me that remote.
No, for real.
Okay.
Who cut that light on? Yeah. And it is that sense of I understand now why my mama didn't let us go stay the night at everybody's house. I totally appreciate and respect her for keeping a nigga safe. Cause if she didn't let me do some of the stuff I wanted to do, I'd probably be dead.
Man.
Cause I was quick to be like, oh, that's my friend. And she said I come spend the night.
Right. I'm talking about y'all just booked the whole play day and the parents don't even know each other. I'm like,
don't even know each other.
I know y'all cool, but I gotta be her mama, her daddy. I need to be in their house a little bit, see what's going on in there.
Yep.
It's 2024. You go in that house and don't come back out.
And
we got a big problem.
It can happen. Because, like, you know, the only downside in our generation, we were taught to fear strangers. It ain't the strangers that hurt you. You know, I was molested by somebody that my family knew. My grandmother knew him personally. And it wasn't until I got to this big grown age that I realized, dang, they be telling you to look out for stranger danger. Nigga, be aware of your daddy homeboy, your cousin's friend that he worked with. Like, because quite naturally, the people who have access to our children are the people that can hurt them. The stranger ain't got no access. I mean, that's like crazy to me that all my life I was taught to fear the big bad wolf when it was somebody at the church.
The other sheep.
The other sheep. Yeah. Yeah. It's somebody at the school. It's somebody that your parent is dropping you off to, your piano teacher, your dance instructor, the neighbor that comes over to drink coffee with your dad. Yeah. But y'all out here telling me about JoJo at the mall like it's criminal minds.
I mean, you ain't like, on his radar.
We ain't even
but
on
it's
his
the person
radar.
that knows you the most, that knows all your moves, or know where everything's at.
Yep.
Been watching you.
Been. Like sometimes I just be like, man, my parents really did a good job because they trained us all to like we know how to eat sandwiches if we needed to. If I just had to survive, I could eat peanut butter every day. Wouldn't be a big deal. Would I want to? No, but I can. But I know that comes from having our lives.
Sometimes eating a sandwich in the stove before you buy it. I mean, we didn't.
I be having to be careful when I share them stories, and I'm like, stealing. My daddy was in there stealing.
Right.
But my daddy told me
the whole
it
sandwich.
Ain't stealing unless you leave out with it.
Right. So, oh my God.
So why the hell why are we sitting in the deli eating a sandwich that you just made? Why you didn't just buy one? They got no money for that shit. Breaking you free, just stay in the store. This feels wrong.
Right.
Why are we drinking the milk out the carton in the store? Well, I bought them donuts.
You need something to wash it down. Now hurry up so we can get the Sam's Club.
Do you know?
Them samples, boy. we need the samples.
I was crying not too long ago. Mitch got the Sam's Club, because we live in a good life. We were right. We got the Sam's Club. That's 40 acres in the middle. Baby, we got the Sam's. I bust out crying. Lady hit me with a slice of damn meat pizza.
Oh, because you already know. Oh, not the.
She was like, "Is it okay for pizza?" Man, my daddy used to eat pizza Saturday.
Oh my God.
Baby, the show I put on for that lady, Mitchell was like, "Man, I swear this your last time coming in Sam's." My dad.
Just go to the car. Just go to the car.
Go to the car, boy, Shane. Just why would you do this shit in Sam's? Oh yeah. We went to Horse Chicken and I was like,
oh, not hard. Ooh, that sounds so good.
My dad used to eat
him. He's the ugly cry.
My dad was like 5.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Do you still when you eat your chicken, do you still do ketchup, salt, pepper, hot sauce?
Sometimes it depends. Yes, it depends.
I be thinking about you every time I go, like, I wonder if she do this.
Yeah, gotta marinate.
Mix it up and then just take the chicken and just dip it. Oh man.
It's a rare occasion, but yeah, when I want to feel nostalgic.
Yeah, I do it.
Yeah, I do it. Now Amy got to get to her medication pretty soon.
I mean, we had about an hour and 37 minutes.
I charge for stuff like this, Terrell. This, um,
you ain't really got the budget for that right now.
I mean, you could use.
We
I did
started
it
two
by
weeks ago.
3 minutes. You edit it. You go through and edit what you need to, and get your good solid 3 minutes.
Three. Okay, I can do that. I can do that. 3 hours.
Yeah, get the highlights.
Yeah, I'm gonna chop it up and
Of course. Oh Lord.
we gonna
Oh wait,
TikTok it.
this a real thing. Okay.
We gonna TikTok it like the kids say. We gonna TikTok it.
Oh yeah. Well, thank y'all for coming to my 424 series.
Oh my God, this was fun. This was real fun. Episode number 2 with Marsh,
Oh
my
God.
auntie. You know who's number 1? Who had the first show?
Who?
John. Yeah. Yeah, he did the first one.
Hey John. How are you? How you
Yeah,
doing?
yeah, John had the first one.
Of course.
And then we had
So
to
what
get
are you
Cat
what
Williams.
are you
Yeah.
be doing with these?
What I do with these? Oh,
Mm.
I'm gonna go through it. I will. I put it in a software and it chops it up.
Oh Lord.
But the big one will be on YouTube, but then it'll be chopped up on TikTok and Instagram and Facebook.
I mean, like what? Like who all is your audience? I see your subscribers be looking like they growing. Precious.
Oh yeah, we almost at 200 in 2 weeks. So
Mm.
we growing pretty quick. So that'll be close to 200 people, and then you have thousands of people on TikTok who see it. So yeah, you with the bits you done made, you might have people knocking on your damn door tomorrow from all type of
No. I was just talking to my nephew.
they about to do. I heard you saying something about white folk. Bring your ass outside.
Well, what I said was, okay, Chandler, what I said. What I said.
Yeah, you about to have Tyler pull up T1
Please don't.
and Tyrone.
Look, if y'all pull up with some money, because otherwise
The kids might see it on TikTok tomorrow.
well, and you know what? They'll be like, Miss Smith, why you ain't say my name?
Right. Give me a shout out.
Give me a shot. I don't know. I'm gonna just tell them y'all know I had to go and stand on business.
Man,
They be saying,
they still saying that. I thought that was 2023.
Nah, baby, we still standing on
You still stand on business?
Yeah.
I do want to give a shout out to the old girl that got the F though.
Hey.
We can't say no names, but
hey. She had told me something about. She was like, "That's why you fat." I said, "You're fatter than that grade." Yeah, you cannot rob me. I grew up in the '90s. Play with your body and mom. Don't play with me.
She got the Bruce jokes.
What? Look, one time I had to write this child up, and on the write up, you have to put exactly what they said. If they curse or say something like that, I'm in the office just cracking up, cannot stop laughing. And the principal, the principal was like, "What's going on? Why are you laughing with the write up?" I said, "Man, I'm trying to find a professional way to say what this child calls me." And so she was like, "What did she call you?" I said, "She called me a big fat bitch." And then she's like, "A professional term."
You look like now. How you want to write this down?
How would you write it?
All caps. That's all I'm saying. All caps.
And she was like, "Just write exactly what she said." I mean, I was dying. Like the child was mad. She laughing with her fat ass. I was like, "Your daddy like it." Like, bro, just stop.
Oh my God.
Listen, you can't talk to them like that. Well, shit, they better go back to elementary school and start the hell over because I am not the one or the two or the three.
Oh my God.
I am from the four.
Acres shakers, baby.
Period. Yellow.
Oh man, Marche, I just want to say thank you again for coming on Studio X27. Is there anything else you want to say before we let you go?
Yes, I would say I love you so very much. Y'all better watch how y'all be trolling and talking about my nephew's stuff. Cause don't never let this screen fool you. I do have a very strong pull-up game, flight game too. And I'm yeah, for real, keep doing you. Keep keep being creative. You know, you was born to be great. So
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, got to go do my thing now.
All right.
I love you.
Love you too.
Peace out, nephew.
Peace.